What's up everyone, it's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Please follow my Instagram at Russo Lifts, just in case something happens to this YouTube channel. You can follow, message, and you can watch my daily story content on Instagram. I'll see you there. What is up everyone, it's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. ASMR Sip is my favorite water 1907, no sponsor. There's currently a war going on in the comments to keep my ASMR Sip or to end it permanently. So make sure you guys pick a side and argue with each other. Be sure to like the video, click the bell if you subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel. Today I'm going to be going into why competitive natural bodybuilding is stupid. Competitive, competing, natural bodybuilding where they rank people in a beauty pageant bodybuilding show is stupid. Am I saying natural bodybuilding in general is stupid? No. I'm saying competitive natural bodybuilding. You want to be a pro natural bodybuilder. You want to compete against other natural bodybuilders. I'm going to go into why it's really dumb and my personal experiences with helping people with natural bodybuilding preps. Let's go into it. First off, I'm only talking about real competitive natural bodybuilders here. I'm not talking about fake natties, dudes who use shit and go into those natural shows to win them. I'm talking about if you were gonna be a noble natty and compete in competitive natural bodybuilding, why? It's just like, I don't understand. So let's go into it, right? Your hormone production is optimal around the body fat of 10 to 13, maybe 14%, right? That's where you make optimum natural testosterone, where you have enough fat intake to optimally have the means to create a good natural environment to create testosterone. Testosterone is what is coordinated with the lean body mass you hold, meaning the higher the androgen level, the more lean body mass you can sustain. We're all enhanced here, most of us. Got my enhanced shirt on for this video. We understand that, right? That's why blasting and cruising, when you cruise, you overall retain less lean body mass than when you go into a blast. While with natural bodybuilding, you're relying on your two nuts down there to hold all the tissue on your body, which is fine if you stick in those body fat percentages. Let's go into competing, because this is what I'm roasting. So I actually helped, one of my friends helped, I oversaw him do a competitive bodybuilding show. He's featured on this channel, and he's been on this channel a lot in my younger videos, and I'm not. It's a long story. We had a falling out. It's a strange falling out. If he's watching this video, reach out, dude. I don't understand why you completely picked up everything, moved out of the state, didn't contact me ever again, and I didn't know what happened. But if you reach out, we can rekindle. But I am not gonna name drop him. I'm sure my OG hardcore followers kind of know who I'm talking about. Anyways, he decided to do a completely natural bodybuilding show. I decided to just be his third eye, right? If you guys don't know, like, why would Russo need a coach if he's like this guru? Which I don't claim to be, but this is what the people say. When you do a show, you want a fresh set of eyes looking at you while you're losing your mind, getting shredded. You want someone who's completely neutral, overseeing your prep. And that's basically what I did. I didn't really play a role with the diet. I just played a role with, like, hey, you look this many weeks out, blah, blah, blah. So my friend, been on the channel, is doing his natural bodybuilding competition. He's around, I think, 6 weeks out. And to my eyes, he looks 2 to 3 weeks out. And I'm saying, yo, pump the brakes, recomp a little, chill out, and then cut further. He doesn't really listen to me, right? We were both young. I think I was like 18, 19, 17 when this was going on. I think I was around 18 when this was going on. And I'm like, dude, you're 6 weeks, 7 weeks out, but you look 3 weeks, 2 weeks out from my eyes. I wouldn't shred farther. You're completely natural. We know how the hormones work. We're both smart here. He studied biochem. This person got me into SARMs and, biochem degree, and finished his biochem degree. And he's like, oh, yeah, he agreed. He kept shredding. He kept shredding because he's chasing the shreds, right? Anyone who's been stupid shredded before fucks with your head. and you continue to want to see more lines every day. You know, Alec has talked about when he was stuck. I'll have Andrew throw up a picture of him super lean. He got stuck around like, you know, 6% body fat, being addicted to looking like that and like constantly checking his striations every morning. It becomes an addiction. The body dysmorphia becomes an addiction, being that shredded. Well, it was the same for my natural friend. So he pushed on. By the time he actually got the 3 to 2 weeks out, I'm just like, this dude looks starved, right? Because his testosterone completely flatlined, because guess what? You need an optimum fat intake. You need to be at an optimal body fat to actually make natural testosterone. So he was losing gains by the week, atrophying away, all for this extra little tiny bit of leanness that he's sacrificing tissue, fullness, and just looking flat as a board, stringy as shit at this point. And he started out looking amazing. And when I told him to pump the brakes, like that's what I felt like was an optimum, natural, healthy physique. Anyways, he continues on. He goes into the show. I think he gets third or second and completely lost all his size. Not being a dick, lost all his size. Hormones flatlined, had crazy issues, had crazy issues recovering his hormones after, and it was like, what was the point of stressing your body out like that? That did a lot of damage to the biomarkers. Freaked the body out because the body doesn't know you're doing a bodybuilding show. The body's just like, I'm starving, I'm dying. Your cortisol's raising, etc., right? This is where enhanced bodybuilding, if you're competing, right? I said like, yo, if he just pumped the brakes when he was 6 weeks out and just maintained that, he looked sick at the beach. He'd be healthy, perfect body fat, looked amazing, right? The problem is, and I've heard these stupid judges, these judges at these natural bodybuilding shows will go up to the competitors after and be like, hey man, you want this little plastic trophy here? Well, you didn't come in shredded enough, buddy. I'm sorry. So you're telling dudes you can't have the hormones to sustain being at that body fat, because remember, in enhanced bodybuilding, when Alec brings me down to 195 pounds, I'll be around 6% body fat. He'll be modulating my hormones. He'll be modulating everything from a biohacking standpoint. Guess what? When you're a competitive natural bodybuilder, you only got your 2 nuts, and those aren't working at that body fat. So you have these judges encouraging natural bodybuilders to destroy themselves more, ruin their physique more, to get a little bit more shredded, because that's what they're rewarding. When that's not healthy at all. That's stupid. It's basically whichever body can tolerate kind of clinging on to their... They all look washed out and stringy when they get that lean. But it's like whatever body can tolerate that extreme leanness, you know? It's just like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Like, if I were to start a natural bodybuilding federation, right, where I'm comparing, I'd want to see them at good body fats. I'd want to see them at a actual natural healthy body fat where they could still have their hormones functioning and show off their natural physique in the right way. Them getting stupid shredded, it's like, so if you're going to crash all your hormones to get what? To go from like, what? 8% to 6%, but when you go to 6%, you lose all your size, you look flat, strung out, look like shit for that extra bit of leanness. I'd rather see them at 8 to 10%, all full, their nuts still working, and then pick which one was the most aesthetic, had the best symmetry, proportions, etc., than make it a shred battle, which, you know, these dudes are competitive, just like regular enhanced bodybuilding. Everyone's there to win. You're a fucking crazy bodybuilder, you're there to win. If you're crazy enough to do bodybuilding and get on the stage, you're there to win. Most of them. So if you tell them, okay, you know, size isn't really rewarded, condition is rewarded here, and you didn't come in lean enough, and I don't care that your dick doesn't work right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bodybuilding judge. You want this little fucking plastic trophy? You come in a bit more shredded next time, buddy. I don't give a shit that you lost all your muscle and size. I don't care. You don't have an androgen level to support that at that body fat. I don't care. How does that make sense? How? I'm not making fun of if you're in the gym natural bodybuilding for health. I'm not making fun of if you have a sick natural physique. I'm making fun of these judges who reward conditioning when a natural bodybuilder who's actually natural will have all their shit flatlined to achieve that conditioning, fuck up their hormones more than just doing a gear cycle, getting back to an optimum natural body fat, and then PCTing off the gear cycle. It's like, Oh, not gonna do a gear cycle, gonna shred down, lose all my hormones, struggle to recover them back, have post-show rebound, food binging, which fucks up my hormones further. Natural bodybuilding, the healthy weight, like, it's stupid. It's so dumb. I don't understand. So my, I guess, critique from Darth Russo, Mr. Enhanced Russo over here, is like, when will these natural bodybuilding federations just realize, yo, we should kind of reward symmetry, proportion, muscle fullness. Obviously, leanness needs to kind of be placed like in the middle of that. I'm not saying to come in fat and sloppy. I'm just saying there's a certain body fat where if you go past that as a natural, you're losing all your muscle, your hormones are crashed, you feel like shit, you can't sleep, your dick doesn't get hard. What is the point? At that point, just use gear. And you know there's a lot of dudes who will never use gear and they'll repeat that cycle. They'll never improve their physique doing that shit. And it's just like, I don't get it. So I guess my critique is to the natural bodybuilding judges. Why are we rewarding conditioning? Why are you telling a dude who's already too shredded as a natural to get more shredded, dangling this little plastic trophy, which at the end of the day, like, no offense, I don't really know a lot of the top pro naturals. I don't. And that's not being, a douche. I just don't. I know a lot of IFBB pros. As far as the pro league and naturals, I have respect for pro natural bodybuilders. Can I name them? No. No, meaning that trophy doesn't hold much. What holds a lot is you being an influencer, having social media with a really good natural physique, not getting caught up in competing in that shit, and building a following, money, success, fame that way. The problem is, right, these people want to compete against each other, and this judging system is skewed, fucked up, messed up, and I want to see a change. I'll see you guys in my next video.